Every time we were there, I wake up with a hangover, and I'll wake up at like 10 o'clock, and he's like 6 a.m. like, "Hi, Laura, want some coffee?" And I'm like, "What?" I'm Laura Cianciola, and I am the co-owner of Kentucky Darling Meats.
I am Allie Hanna. I'm the owner of Vine and Branch Wine Shop here.
We're going to talk a little bit about red wine with some meat pairings. We're going to talk about how to cook some of those cuts of meats. So sometimes, it's just nice to spice up at-home date nights, and we're going to do that with maybe a higher-end cut, a T-bone or a bone-in ribeye. So what would you suggest with that pairing?
I would suggest a bigger, fuller red wine because they have tannin in them, which is this compound that is a little sticky. The good thing about it is that it sticks to proteins, which is in meat.
Yeah.
And it actually makes the wine taste a little smoother if you have it paired with a big piece of meat.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
So 2 examples of that would be a Napa Cabernet, or you could go French with a Chateauneuf de Pape, which is a Syrah blended with Grenache, and it's delicious.
Allie, we're about to talk about a topic that I love a lot. It's one of my favorite pieces of steak, so I think you're gonna have to stop teasing me and crack this bottle open while you tell me about it.
We can do that.
One of my favorite cuts of meat is because, one, I feel like you can use it so many ways and it's so easy to cook, is a skirt steak. It's also budget friendly. It's one of the cheaper cuts of steaks you can get, but it can be a little tough, and that's why people shy away from it. But my secret is wine. I add it into the crock pot when I make it, and it's actually flavoring it and tenderizing it. Then I put like some of my homemade salsa on there, and I put it in the crock pot. Just cook it for about 5 to 8 hours. All you have to do is pull out your tortillas. Your salsa and your meat is already in there. Pop that meat, the salsa onto your tortilla, and then your bottle of wine. And then, you can continue a date night and don't have to worry about the cleanup.
This would be perfect for that because it is only $10. You won't miss that little bit of it, and then you can drink the rest.
How much swirling do you do?
Just a little.
Is this good? Okay. You got it. Oh, it is very nice.
Yeah, it's a good, smooth Malbec Bonarda blend. Malbec also has some tannins, a little less than the Cab, so I think it's perfect to go with the skirt steak.
Yeah, because the skirt steak is a bit leaner too. So, this is really a no-brainer. But another one of my tricks to cooking this steak is that I make this homemade salsa, and it's actually a green salsa, verde sauce. It's like tomatillos and jalapenos, and I put it on the grill, and I kind of like get that charredness to it, so it has like that smoky, like green pepper flavoring to the steak, while also the acids are tenderizing the steak as well.
That's awesome, and I feel like for that, this Spanish Verdejo, which is $12, that actually would go with the sauce because it kind of has green flavors. It sort of has like a green pepper sort of flavor that would match that sauce if you're not into red wine.
Awesome. Yeah, and I think it's surprising because this is a white wine, and you would not think that white wine would typically be paired with a red meat.
Yes, but you also always have to take into consideration your sauces and everything else that goes on there.
That's awesome. I think that's really impressive because like a small wine store like this, I would be really intimidated that the bottles of wine would be like $100 each, and like feel a little embarrassed if I didn't know what I was getting myself into, or like even walking in not knowing what I was buying. But I feel like actually, walking in here today, I learned that it's the complete opposite, that I actually get more one-on-one and education coming to a smaller place like your store. And it is very affordable.
That's why here at Vine and Branch, I like to have really good, easy price points, 10, 20, and 30. I have everything you need.